Good morning, everybody. Welcome to week 3 of our assessment course. So, coming to you this morning from my top deck with some trees in the background. So this week we're talking about in our lecture the actual physical assessment. Now we've got some interesting situations in our DQ. The first one, a patient that we suspect had been cutting herself, and then a second one, a problem with the student who we think has assessed cranial nerves incorrectly. So one about clinical practice and the other about education. So physical assessment, teaching physical assessment is one of the things that is obviously really important in nursing education. And a lot of times we use simulation in the nursing education environment to help with teaching physical assessment. When I had students, I had mannequins that had breath sounds, heart sounds, and bowel sounds. And so we would play assessment detective. And as I was going through the mannequins, I would program all with different breath sounds, heart sounds, and bowel sounds. And then the students would need to try to determine what they were actually hearing. That was one way that I kind of helped with that practice. But the other thing that I really tell my students is that I want them to go out and assess as many normal people as possible. Family, friends, whoever they can get that will allow them to do a physical assessment on them. Because if you can identify normal, then anything different from that is going to pop out as abnormal. Even if you don't know the exact right words to describe it, you'll at least know that it's abnormal. So I really encouraged my students to do as many normal physical exams as they possibly could. And then, of course, in the clinical setting where we had anything unusual, like really strange breath sounds or a neat heart murmur, I tried to get as many students as I could in to listen to that as long as the patient felt comfortable. So a lot of different ways that we can be teaching our students about physical assessment. I'm actually attaching a unique article and one that has to do with artwork in teaching students physical assessment to fine-tune their visual skills and have them look at visual inspection in a little bit different way. So take a look at that article and see if you think it would be valuable to add or incorporate into a nursing curriculum as an assignment. And also I would be interested in hearing any of your thoughts as far as things you have seen or participated in of ways that we can enhance our students' ability to conduct appropriate physical assessments. All right, so that's what we're working on this week. The assignment is critiquing your last physical exam. For some of you, that might be a little bit ago. For others, it might be a really long time ago, so you're going to have to stretch your brains. But hopefully it won't be too bad of a paper to write. This weekend, I hope to be working on your papers about your health histories from week 2, and I'm hoping to have them done by the end of the weekend. That's my goal. We'll see how that works out, but that's what I'd like. And then I'll be grading last week's participation pretty soon in the next day or 2 here. Okay, I think that's everything for today, and you guys have been wonderful about participating in the main forum. I love the work that you're doing in your group work, and just keep it up. All right, see you in the main forum.